Hey, this is Kelvin Butler, owner of KBJ Records, and once again, we're here to talk about some issues and some confusions that artists and engineers have been having alike. Today, we're going to talk about something that's a doozy. We're going to talk about RMS volume. Most of you don't even know what RMS volume is, maybe, and probably wouldn't even know why you would be concerned with even wanting to know about RMS volume. But I think you should, because RMS volume is sometimes considered to give you the true strength of the songs. RMS volume is the reason why two songs with the same exact size wave can be peaking at the same exact level, 0.0 dB, but still one song will sound louder than the other song. Why? Because one song has a louder RMS level. And it's because of that why you should be concerned with RMS volume. And what is RMS volume? Well, first of all, RMS volume stands for root mean square. Basically, that means it's the average volume level measured over a sequential series of samples. And that's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. So basically, RMS volume is the average volume levels between the loudest and the softest portions of a piece of audio. So it's an average. You know, it's not an actual level of sound. You know, it's not going to be a constant 0.0 dB or negative 3 dB. It's going to be an average, so, which means it'll change over the course of the song. It's not to be confused with peaks. What's the difference between peaks and RMS volume? Well, peaks measure like short bursts of loud volume, usually kind of like in real time. RMS is an average. It measures an average between the loudest and the softest portions of the audio, and therefore is a more accurate way to measure the volume of that audio. Why should you be concerned with RMS volume? Well, you're in competition. If you're an indie artist, you're in competition with all the other recordings out there, especially those professional recordings. You want to sound at least similar or at least in the same ballpark as those recordings. Well, most professional pop songs hover around negative 10 dB after mastering. So you kind of want to be around that point. Now, important tip, do not try to make your song reach negative 10 dB in the mixing stage. When you're mixing a song and you're recording a song, it's not your job to try to make the song as loud as it can be. If you happen to reach negative 10 dB, that's fine. But do not try to push it. And definitely do not try to go higher than negative 10 dB. Going higher than negative 10 dB can be a disaster for most professional songs as well as home recordings, because negative 10 dB would be kind of high in volume for RMS. For RMS volume, negative 10 is actually so high, you're actually pushing the envelope when you begin to go past it. So I would say don't try to reach negative 10 dB RMS in the recording stage. Negative 14 dB RMS volume will probably be a good level to reach before mastering. Leave it up to the mastering engineer to try to reach the negative 10 dB range when it comes to RMS volume. To recap, before mastering, you should try to reach about negative 14, RMS volume. But after mastering, you should expect a mastering engineer to try to reach negative 10 dB RMS if he can. Sometimes he won't be able to reach it. It depends on how the song was recorded, but those are just some guidelines to go by. Now, how do you measure RMS volume? Measuring RMS volume, you'd have to just simply go and download a good meter that can read RMS volume. One that I recommend from a good meter is made by Waves. It's called the PAZ Analyzer, PAZ Analyzer. You can download that at Waves. It does cost. It is a paid plugin, but it is a good meter that will help you read RMS volume. I hope that this helped you understand RMS volume. If you had any questions, thanks for watching.